Hello there. Welcome back to another electrifying edition with SJ. Welcome back, as I earlier said. And today's episode is super amazing to me because I have so long awaited for this very day. Today here with me, guys, is an exceptional person, a lover of God, a mother. I call her my mama, and she's my mentor actually. I love her so very much. And today, guys, I am so blessed to have her here on the show. She is none other than Pastor Mrs. Folashade.
Thank you, Faith.
Welcome, Mama.
Thank you so much.
It's good to have you here. Thank you so much, Ma. I've so long awaited for this day, and thank God you are here already. Thank you, Ma.
Thank you so much.
All right, moving on, Ma. Looking at the recent trend about youths moving into drugs, and this has been a trend that everybody wants to get into it. When we look around, the young teenagers, they are no longer seeking for better growth. Rather, all they see around them is they want to go into drugs, and this has brought a lot of damage in the society. I really don't know where this is actually coming from. What do you think? Do you think it's from their family or it's from the society? Which of them?
Okay, society is made up of families.
True.
Without families, we can't have society. So most of the problem that we have today originates from the family. If the family is in place, society will be in place.
Very true, ma'am.
If the families that we have that made up the society, if they are scattered, we'll have a scattered society. For example, now, if the man and the woman, the father as the head of the house does his job, the mother of the house does his job, definitely the children will do their job. But when family is not in place, there is no how society will be up to the task. So for that to be settled, we have to know that a lot of problems that happen in the society today is because the home is not settled. The home is not settled. For example, a mother who leaves the children for someone else to take care of, a father who leaves the children for someone else to take care of, whosoever is taking care of them will definitely input into them whatever he or she knows.
That's true.
So they are at the mercy of the person that is taking care of them. But if the mother is at home, the father at home, you're watching over your children, you are the first teacher of the children.
Very true.
You are the first teacher of the children. I believe by the time, if you give them the first training at home, it will be difficult for them to have another training that is contrary outside. True. So if we can have the parents take their place, society will be
A better place.
And also, if the children are well taught, if they are under the supervision of their children, peer pressure wouldn't be a problem, because one of the reasons for this drug is peer pressure. They want to feel among. For example, let me give you an example now. If a mother, for example, you tell your child, you are handsome, you're good enough for me. You're good enough for me. You're the best that I have. This boy constantly hears this, or this girl constantly hears this. There's no how
what you say to me.
Yes. By the time he or she gets out, if they say you are not up to it, that my mom said I am. True. My dad says I am.
True.
So I'm okay. But there's no affirmation at home.
That's true.
When you get outside, you will want to have affirmation. And if they are not giving you affirmation that you need outside, you want to measure up. And in measuring up, a boy or girl can do anything.
That's true.
And sometimes it may even be, they just want to feel good. These young ones, they just want to feel good. And I noticed that from a little bit of study, there's a part of the brain that when they take this drug goes to that part of brain and it makes them feel good. So I think parents, we have a lot of work to do. If the family can just sit up and say, okay, let me make my children feel good. If they are feeling so good at home, by the time they get outside, they're already tired of even feeling good.
That's true.
They will say, they have had enough. I'm feeling good. I'm already good. I'm already feeling the whatever. So you can't get outside and be wanting it. It's whatever you don't have that you look for. So this whole work it boils down
To
to
parents.
parents. Catching their young ones
Early.
early.
So for the upcoming singles that are yet to get married, and looking at everything, just as you just said, a lot of singles out there, of course, everybody wants to get married. They are designed to get married and then get there, forgetting that there is a whole lot of responsibility in there. So what would you say to them before they get into that place?
Okay, marriage is a call to work. Marriage is a call to work, is a call to responsibility. Of course, it's good to, yes, I'm not married, yes, the feeling is good, but beyond the feeling is a whole lot of responsibility. So before you say I do to anyone, are you ready to take up the responsibility? Because by the time you join together with your wife or your husband, there are some young lives that will be coming into your life. Are you ready to nurture them? Please, if you are not ready to nurture lives, if you are not ready to take responsibility, don't bother to go in there. Or
Let's hear this, guys.
or you just get married and you decide not to have children, because immediately they begin to come, you must take responsibility for them. And the society, the future of our society lies in the hand of a man and a woman.
Very true. All right, moving on. Recently, someone wrote on my wall. So I wrote a write-up about how I've been worried lately seeing young people going into drugs. And someone wrote on my word. She said, "Don't you think it's what's it called, pressure? Don't you think maybe it's depression? Yes, depression that is making them do what they are doing." What would you say to people that are really depressed? Of course, depression is something that happens to almost everybody. You get to a point in life where things are not coming the actual way you want, and then you just feel like the world is crumbling around you. Now, what would you say to people like this? Is drug the last option for them to go through, or there is more to what they can do?
Drug is not the last thing to. Number one, when you feel, because depression, there's a place of I don't feel happy. And there's a place of this medical depression. I don't feel happy is different from depression. Depression, that depression we are talking about is when some things are happening in the brain. That's this particular depression we are talking about. And it can be, even whichever one. Number one is, please, your heart, God can do all things.
Yes, God can do all things, guys.
God is number one factor. You may not be able to pray long prayers. You may not be able to pray for a long time, but just mutter some things to God. God, this is what I'm going through. Help me. He is a present helper. So number one thing, when you feel that something is wrong somewhere, you're feeling depressed or you're not feeling happy, before you go into the deeper level of depression, ask God for help.
True.
Then after that, seek for help. Go for counseling. Look for somebody, look for a mentor. Go to somebody that is God-fearing and can help you. And after that, please don't keep quiet. Seek for help. Ask questions. Go to the right quarters for help. Because in seeking for help, I said go to the right quarters, because in seeking for help, some people are going to the wrong place and say, okay, you are feeling somehow, take this and feel good. That is not an option at all. Number one, God. Number two, in fact, younger ones, please open up to your parents. Open up I'm going back to the parents. Don't be far from your children. Have time for them. Ask them questions. And for the younger ones, please, even if your dad or your mom is not available, make them available, get down to them and say, this is it. Don't close up, because after God, they are the ones that you have. Open up to them. Open up to them. This is it, this is it. And if it's done early, you won't sink into it. You will get the right help very early, and that will save you from drug is. There is anything that is not that does not have a measure is definitely will go against your body.
True.
This thing that they are taking that is not in measure, is doing a lot of evil or harm to their bodies. After taking it, there's a whole lot of after effects. They feel good at the moment, and in the end, there's a whole lot of things that is damaged in their system. So please, number one, and peradventure you are even listening to me and you have not given your life to Christ. Christ is the number one factor.
That's true.
He's a reason for life. He's a reason for living. So if your heart is for Him, I believe you will know that it's more than enough for Him. So drug is not the issue. Christ is it. God is the factor.
This is a powerful information, guys. I hope you are listening. This is a very powerful information that I'm pretty sure that if you listen carefully to every detail she just said, it's going to take you a long way. And I'm pretty sure that you will make mistakes, guys. This is a powerful information. All right, finally, before I let you go, Mama, what will be your advice to people that are already into this drugs thing we are talking about? What would you say to them? What would be the rightful word you want them to hear?
Okay. Number one, for whosoever is in need, you can come out.
Yes, you can come out.
You can come out. Don't let the devil tell you that you cannot do it. You can do it. So number one, give your heart to Jesus. Give your life to Jesus. Then number two, seek for help. You can come out. What the devil used to do to them is to tell them, it's not possible. It's not possible. You can come out of it. It is possible to come out of it. You can be free, because we have had examples of people who are already out and who are clean today. You can have a clean slate. But number one is you must be willing. You must be willing. You must be determined. And good things are. You don't come by them easily. It may not be an easy road, but that does not mean it is not possible. So be determined, be willing, be determined, and be ready to pay the price. Your slates can be clean if you want. It's possible to get out of drugs. It is possible.
Guys, we just heard this. It is very possible to get out of drugs. I don't know whatever it is you're going out there that is making you feel taking drugs is the last option. You just heard her now. These are powerful information. I really know that if you take your time to listen to them, this will be a whole lot of blessing to you. They will change you totally. Embrace Jesus, as she said, if you've not given your life to Christ. That is the first thing you need to do first. Take God serious, and trust me, that habit will leave you. It will disappear before you know it. It will just go easily. Before you even think about it, you won't find any half one day. So guys, I'm urging you today, if you're into it, you can still live it. It can still go away. Please, guys, it is not really healthy for our body. At the end of the day, those drugs, they have side effects. They do have side effects. So it is not a good thing. Thank you guys for staying with us. I'm super excited, as Elia said. And before I let us go, I want to let you know that my mama here recently wrote a book called The Essentials. You need to embrace this book, guys. It's a loaded book. When I mean it has a lot of information. Of course, it's a book it talked about her storyline. You just heard what she just said. Very intelligent woman, as Elia said. Brilliant and brave. So you guys, embrace that book. It's going to be an awesome time if you read that book, and I am super excited. Thank you for staying with us, guys. I'll see you on our next episode. Pastor Mrs. Folashade Gideon, I want to say a very big thank you. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you. It is a blessing. I am so privileged.
Thank you.
Guys, she's my mama, as I said. Thank you, guys. See you on our next episode. Bye.
Bye.